All right, y'all. So I wanted to hop on here today and have a bit of a conversation. And we're just going to freestyle this because I'm going to go with what God has given me. I was doing something the other day and he wanted me to share this message because what I realized is a lot of times we make decisions, especially early on, whether it be a relationship, a partnership, a business dealing, what have you. We'll make decisions with our blinders on. So you guys know how horses, when they're racing, they have the little things that protect their eyes. That's so that they don't see what's going on to the right or to the left of them. Now, in that situation where it's beneficial in a horse race, in life, that's not beneficial for us. And here's what I mean by that. If you're making decisions early on with your blinders on, there's certain things that you are not seeing. There's certain things that are important to you making a decision, yay or nay, into getting into that relationship, that dealing, or what have you. And sometimes we'll be so focused on seeing what we want to see only that we have the blinders on that don't allow us to see our peripheral vision, right? So let's say we talk about red flags all the time. So a lot of times we'll get into things, and because we have our blinders on, we'll ignore the red flags, or we won't even see the red flags. And so, okay, you might be asking yourself, Najla, okay, well, how do I make decisions without my blinders on? And here's what I feel like you could do. First of all, we gotta stop getting into stuff unhealed. All right. What does that mean? Okay. If you know that there are areas in your life that you need to work on, the most selfish thing that we can do is jump into another situation, jump into a relationship, jump into a dealing when we know that there's parts of us that need to be healed. But because some of us are a lot of us are selfish, right? We want what we want when we want it. And all we do is end up wreaking havoc on the next situation. So one of the things that has us keeping our blinders on is the areas of being unhealed. If we take the time to heal ourselves, invite God in on a daily basis, not on a breaking case of necessary jar over here. If we're inviting God in on a daily basis and allowing him to heal those parts of us that, let's be real, only he can heal. There's not another relationship. There's not another business opportunity that's going to heal the things that you truly need to be delivered from, right? So that's one of the ways that you can begin to take the blinders off. One of the other things that you can do is really seek godly counsel. A lot of times we run from accountability. We don't want anybody to. I know. You don't know everything. We have got to submit to godly counsel. Najla, what is godly counsel? That might be a prayer group. That might be a small group. That might be your pastor. That might be your grandma who she submitted, okay? And she hear from God directly. Anyways, I digress. But you want to always seek godly counsel. Here's what I see a lot in our culture, and I'm guilty of it too. We've all been there. We're like, oh girl, well, so what would you want to do? If your girlfriend or your guy, your guy friend, right, is telling you, well, I was just da-da-da-da. If they're not giving you godly counsel, biblical wisdom, they don't necessarily need to know the Bible verbatim, but you have got to get counsel in your ear that causes you to go towards God and not away. The problem is we got to get out of this culture of just doing what we want to do because we want to do it. Your life is not your own. It is not. And so again, going back to the original reason for this video is, let's stop getting into relationships, friendships, business partnerships with our blinders on. If you know that you're not healed in an area, or if you know that you need to do some work in an area, it is not fair for you to attach or yoke yourself to somebody who might have the best intentions, but now they're collateral damage because you decided not to get healed before jumping into that thing. So take your blinders off, i.e., take the time to heal, do the work, spend time with God, let him make you a new creature in Christ. So that way now when you yoke yourself with someone, business, relation, whatever, now you don't have your blinders on. You can see everything 360. I hope that helps. You guys have a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day. And until next time, this is your girl Najla. Talk to you soon.